Hello everybody, welcome back to Boss DG Class, Best of Service. Today we are going to learn about adverbs of frequency when we use it in the present simple tense. Let's go. So, adverbs and expressions of frequency telling you how often do you do something. Okay, like never until always. And then the positions of adverbs of frequency, you put it like up before the main verb. Yeah, so the iris always, this is the adverbs of frequency. Where is the main verb? Okay. How about the expressions of frequency? It tells you like how many times, like more specific, like every hour, like every year, okay, or maybe like twice a day. And when we use this, we can use it like at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. You can see the example here. Every year they celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or they celebrate St. Patrick's Day every year. Here are some examples. You can read them, the sentences. This is when they use like always until never, and then there is a percentage here. It tells you how often, okay? Like 0% is never, and then 100% is always, and then the rest comes in between. And you can see here all the sentences, the examples, like the adverbs of frequency comes before the main verb. Here is in the pyramids upside down. Yeah, you can see the same percentage, like 100% always until 0% never. Or how often, like every day, every week, and then every year. Let's do some exercise. First, this is like a survey from a hotel to their guests. And then there are 3 questions that they have asked, which is number 1, how often do you use the hotel room service for your meals? And here are their answers. Every meal, like 5%, once a day, 45%, not often, 50%. And then number 2, they ask the question, which do you normally prefer for breakfast? And then 85% said continental breakfast, 12% said full English breakfast, and then 3% said, I don't eat any breakfast. And number 3, do you ever eat at the restaurant in the evening? And yes, every night, 6% of them. Sometimes 25%, and no, I usually eat out is 69%. So here is the questions or the exercise, yeah, the practice. 5% of the guests always or often use room service for meals. Always or often? Do you choose always? Good job. Yeah, excellent. And 45% eat in their rooms every day or all day? Like every day, yeah, all day, they spend the whole day, yeah. So this is like only once a day, so they spend like every day. And then, what is that? The rest hardly ever or sometimes use the room service. 50% of often, that's mean sometimes, yeah. Okay, the next one, like the second question, only 3% rarely or never eat breakfast. Never eat breakfast. Good job. And the next one, and most people occasionally or usually have the continental breakfast. This is continental breakfast instead of the full English breakfast. So, occasionally or usually? Did you say usually? That's when you are correct. Yeah. And continue. Most people always or normally eat out in the evening. It's like 69% of them. So most people normally, yeah, usually or normally, yeah. Good job. And then only 6% always or sometimes eat there. 6%. Yes, every night. That means always. Okay, let's go to the next exercises so you can master this better. So number 1, my brother is never on time. That means my brother is, choose the answers from the box. So that means my brother is always late because he never on time, right? Good job. Next, number 2. Spanish people rarely eat before 9 in the evening. So Spanish people blank blank eat before 9 in the evening. What is the answer? So that's mean don't normally. Did you get that? Good job. Okay, next, number 3. We have English lessons on Mondays and Thursdays. We have English lessons. That's mean twice a week, right? Good job. Twice a week. Excellent. So, number 5. My family live apart, but we always meet on the 1st of January. My family live apart, but we meet every year or once a year. Yeah, once a year because we don't have every year. So, once a year. Good job. Number 5. People in my country usually offer tea to a visitor. So, people in my country blank blank offer coffee to a visitors. So, they hardly ever, yeah. So they always like offer the tea, not the coffee. Number 6, my schedule is busy, so I often work at weekends. My schedule is busy, so I don't often have a free weekend. I hope you got that all correct, and then you can go over to the video, okay, and try to understand from the beginning again if you still miss some of the answers. Okay, okay, now let's put them, yeah, put the adverbs and expressions of frequency in brackets to the sentences. Like examples, number 1, what we eat for breakfast is, we use usually, okay, usually the same every day. So we put usually after is there, yeah? So what about number 2? In Madagascar, people eat dry beef, and then we are going to put a few times a week. So in Madagascar, people eat dry beef a few times a week. Yeah, you can put it at the end or at the front of the sentence. A few times a week uh, in Madagascar, people eat dried beef. Okay. Okay. Now, what about number 3? Canadians put maple syrup on their morning pancakes. Canadians, so before the main verb, always put. Yeah. Here. Good job. Next, number 4. Many of us start the day without either tea or coffee. Now we use rarely. So many of us rarely start, right? So before the main verb. Good job. Next, 5. Italians drink a cup of coffee before they do anything else. We use normally here. So Italians normally drink. Good job. Yeah, so before the main verb. Most breakfast tables, oh, this is the expressions of frequency, yeah. Most breakfast tables around the world include bread every day. You can put at the end or at the beginning of the sentence. So remember, adverbs, you put it like before the main verbs, and expressions of frequency before the sentence or after at the end of the sentence. Yeah. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining in, for watching our videos. And don't forget, if you want to learn more, you can contact us at Mr. Boss Junior. Okay, you can join our course and then contact us from our Instagram ID. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for today. Bye.